Good morning, everybody. It is day 2 here in Dallas. I got up and I went and got some coffee like I normally do. And so, yeah, I wanted to go ahead and show off the Digimon that we got because it just now turned 8 o'clock. So I haven't seen it yet, but we got someone new on the device. And I know because I didn't silence it last night. And in the middle of the night, it woke me up. So I heard it going off. And it looks like, on the Pendulum X, still sleeping. Yeah, there we go. You can kind of see the sleep times on this thing are insane to me. Like I have literally, I think at some point in time, and maybe I have the times wrong, but it was like noon before this thing woke up. That was a Kuwagamon, I'm pretty sure, or a Kuamon. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. Let's see what we got. Let's see how well we can see. Oh, nice. It looks like it's a Dexterugamon. Yeah, my guy. That is so freaking cool. Check that sprite out. It's a little hard to see. We'll get a flip over real quick. I'm also going to change the background, so let's do it. Check that guy out. That is such a sick sprite. All right, let's get him fed up, and let's get him trained. So this was no care mistakes and a whole bunch of training, and I believe I did 3 overfeeds. Let's see what his attack sprite is. Oh, yeah, that's freaking cool. All right, let's go ahead and get some battles in. So I showed you Arena 1 yesterday. Let's go ahead and look at Arena 2. Nice. Right off the bat, we got cigar, I believe is his name. Nice. We got a Seals Dramon. That's cool. He's like a little special operations unit Digimon. It's so freaking cool. The Digipolice stuff is really interesting, I think. I really like the whole Commandramon stuff. I just think it's so cool. Taking him down. Dexterugamon. Nice, dude. And our final here, Dexterugamon. We're going to go ahead and skip this one. And let's go into Arena 3, see what some of our other custom sprites are. Alright, I believe that is Male Dramon, but I think I thought that it was Raptor Dramon. We'll go ahead and go through this one. Nice win. And we got a Dark Tyrannomon. One of my favorites. Who is the boss for this one? Let's see. Nice. It is Greymon X. Let's check out his attack sprite. Nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's like the super flame. Ah, and he lost. He lost. All good. All good. So we will catch up with Dexterugamon later. Let's see. Still sleeping. I'm not sure what time he's going to wake up, but according to this, it is 8:30. So yeah. As always, like I mentioned, I got my coffee. So this is supposed to be like a double Cuban coffee, is what it said. Let's give it a shot. Ooh, that is great. That is really good. It's so like cinnamony. It's very sweet. I normally drink my coffee black. So this is a bit of an eye-opener, to say the least, because it's very sweet, but it's really good, really good. All right, I got a bunch of code I got to go write before we do our first rehearsals for the conference. So I'm gonna go and knock out some coding, and then we'll catch up later. So it is just a little bit before dinner time, and I just got back to the hotel room. I have been keeping up with the DMC and also the Pin X. Now on the DMC, I am still rocking Dexterugamon here, and as you can see, we've got full hunger, full strength, and full effort. So I've gotten no care mistakes. I was able to make it actually through Arena Area 4, at least mainly to the most. I was losing to the boss. So, but yeah, we're doing pretty good progress here. So keeping little dude happy and alive. And like I said, no care mistakes. So I'm really excited to see who he turns into. Got a couple of different potential options here, so should be really exciting.
Now on the pin X, I checked it earlier, and unfortunately, it looks like the Dorogoromon did pass away, and he did not leave a traded egg. So it's kind of interesting because the last egg that I had ended up getting up to Metal Greymon, and then when he passed away, he did leave back a traded egg. So I kind of assumed the fact that I was able to make it to Dorogoromon, that last evolution line basically, or that last stage, that I would actually get a traded egg no matter what. I have been taking pretty good care of him. I wonder if I just didn't get enough battles or something like that. I'm not 100% sure how the traded eggs work on this device, but it's part of the beauty of it. Honestly, I'm like going blind almost entirely. My only knowledge really is that I know that the items make a difference in how things evolve. Care mistakes too, but it seems like the items are really what does it. So last time I kept trying to just use the metal items, and I ended up with Greymon, or sorry, Metal Greymon. So yeah, really cool. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and hatch a new egg. Restart. Yeah, got to. Don't have an option. So, and just like that, we've got a brand new life. So we've got a little Dodomon here. We're gonna go ahead and give it some food. And then we'll go ahead and, oh, it doesn't want any protein. I wonder if I've already got its weight too high. Let's take a look and see. No, it's just 5 grams. I guess maybe it just doesn't need it. Yeah, maybe he just doesn't care about it. Really, really interested in seeing who I get this time. I think this is something that's really cool, is like with the traded eggs, you basically get to keep all of your items, but whenever you restart, or if you don't get a traded egg, you start all over. You get those items from the mini map, or like the little mini game that you can do here. So really neat. He won't do it yet, but I just think that's really cool that you're able to, continue progressing with the same Digimon, if that makes sense, with the same items that it retrieved. And then if you restart, it's like kind of starting the whole new game over. So yeah, pretty excited to see who we get this time. There are still a couple of Digimon I've not gotten. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. One thing I'm really enjoying about these devices is the evolution time. So like Dodomon here will turn into a Dorimon very quickly, and then he will turn into a Rookie very quickly as well. That Rookie also doesn't have much long. I think it's only like 6 to 8 hours or something from what I can tell, because there have been plenty of times when I've like hatched an egg at night and woken up the next day, and by lunch I've got my not Rookie, I guess it's the Mega or the Ultimate, whatever that next stage is. I'm still shocked that I've been recording Digimon content this long and I still can't get those down properly. I will call it a level 4 because that's what I recognize it as from the TCG. But anyways, yeah. So this device just moves really quickly, and I really like that. But then once you get into the stages like level 4 and up, they do have a longer lifespan. So I just like the fact that it gets through so quickly. In fact, I tried to mimic that with my DMC custom mod. So I go from the egg right into the Rookie really fast, and then the Rookie I only have 6 hours. Pretty much everything is like a fourth of what I think, or a half of what it would normally be. But I like that because you can get in more, you can just get through more, evolution lines quicker. And I think that's a little bit more fun for me, especially when I'm doing these work trips and stuff. It's like, it's nice to be able to get through things kind of fast, especially when I don't know if I'm going to get to take care of them very easily or very well. So you get a Trashmon or whatever, it's still a lot of fun. It dies pretty quickly, and then you can go on to the next line and try something different. So anyways, I'm going to go grab dinner, and I'll catch up with you all later.
All right, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, and just gotten ready. I'm ready to go and present, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really exciting. But before we do that, let's check in with the Digimon.
All right, so let's take a look at the DMC. Right now, I'm sure we're still asleep. Oh, it looks like we still got our Dex Darugumon. Very cool. I'll let him sleep. We'll go ahead and put him back to sleep. Then over here on the Pendulum X, yep, he's sleeping too. Let's see who we got though. Dorumon, nice. Absolutely love this Digimon. I didn't realize until just now, actually, that I'm basically running 2 of the same devices, or at least 2 of the same rosters, but that's okay. We're having fun. So I'm back. It's the end of the day, and I had a great presentation. Really, really fun tech conference. It's the first time I've ever really presented at like a tech conference like this, and it was a lot of fun, an absolute blast. So it's really interesting stuff. I think it was really cool. But anyways, when I was kind of doing all the research for this, I hit across something that I thought was kind of interesting, and I just wanted to pose the idea here to everyone that likes to follow along. So basically, it was a Reddit post that was talking about how like they like to interact with AI or ChatGPT or whatever chatbot they're interacting
working with. And they say things like please and thank you. And they do it because it's like sticking it to the man. Because when you have more strings or more tokens in your messages, it costs them more money to basically process this stuff, right? And when I was doing my research on all of this, it made me think like what they don't realize is that it's also causing this company to draw more power to process their information, which means they're directly affecting the planet, right? Because if they're utilizing non-renewable energy, then it's immediately hitting and it's causing like a larger carbon footprint. And they think they're sticking it to the man when in reality they're just harming, the world, right? Which kind of led me down this weird thought path where I was thinking like there are the people out there that interact with these bots and they just try to make this company pay a lot of money by saying things like please and thank you, but there are plenty of humans out there that interact with AI. I don't know if any of you do this as well, but basically you interact with AI and you use polite manners, or you talk to it like you would another human, because sometimes that's just our human nature. Some of us, a lot of us actually, are good people and really, we just want to treat things well. But it's kind of ironic because in my mind I was thinking like, if it's so easy to be kind to like an AI, why is it so hard to be kind to other people? Or even better yet, like why is it so hard to be kind to our planet, right? And anyways, it's just kind of an interesting thought experiment of like, why is it so easy to be kind to something that's not really real, like doesn't have like emotions and feelings, but then it's so easy for people to be so cruel to others. And then it led me down a whole nother thought process, which would be more relevant to all of us, this particular niche, right? This fandom. But the idea of like, in the digital world, what if we were really like hosting it? Like I think it was in Adventure Try, Izzy has like all these servers in the background, right, that he's showing like he's hosting the digital world basically. And I think at one point he even talked about like expanding their memory and things like that, so that way they wouldn't have issues within the digital world. Maybe it was related to like the Yggdrasil stuff. But it makes me wonder, like, what is the overall power consumption of the digital world of Digimon, right? It's kind of an interesting thing, is like how would that affect the digital world? And then I started thinking about like, what if AI was involved in the digital world? Like we know, like in my opinion, like Digimon are kind of like AI, right? But it's just kind of like an interesting thought concept of like, what if AI got introduced and started like making these new Digimon that were like corrupt or void of like their Digicores, right? Could be kind of an interesting, fun, like maybe horror version of a Digimon game or a TV show or something. I don't know. It was just kind of a fun thing for me to be thinking about. But anyways, so I just want to do another quick check-in, and I wanted to show you something that I think is really neat. So you'll be able to see it here because, again, I recorded this already, or I thought I did. I just didn't hit go. And I know you can't see it very well, but on the Digimon Color this time for this mod, instead of doing like a traded egg or having just like the computer screen, right, whenever a Digimon dies, I decided that what I would do is actually use screenshots from the Digimon World game. So if it's a traded egg, it's Digimon holding the egg with like the exclamation point above it. And if it's not a traded egg, then it's Digimon and Mameo. I think his name's Mameo from Digimon World 1. Like standing over the egg looking down on it. So yeah, you should be able to see that on the screen. I thought that was kind of fun, kind of a different way to do it. And then on the Pendulum X, I know you guys can see this, I got a Kuwagamon X. So I know people jokingly call this like the Kuwagamon simulator. I'm totally okay with it. Admittedly, like I'm not a huge fan of insect Digimon as much as I am like slimes. Like if it was Numemon, I'd lose it. That'd be so cool. But I'm gonna say like this may be one of my favorite devices to run, honestly. It's a pretty expensive device, admittedly, so I totally understand why not everybody would be able to get their hands on one, but I've been saving up for one, finally found a decent price and picked it up, and I thought that I would just get this one, but I love it so much that I really want to try to find the rest because this device is so much fun. I don't know why it's hitting me so differently. Maybe it's because it's a different form factor or something. Like I've recently in another video that probably hasn't come out by now because I suck at the editing piece and I'm really bad behind on all of that. But I just want a different form factor. Like I love the cages. I think the cages are great. They're classic. I like the pendulums a lot. When I've got my hands on my first Pendulum Color, I was amazed by it. Like I thought the form factor, again, it was like so different, so cool. And I think I'm having that same effect with this. Like I don't know, I love the way it feels. Everything about it is just so much fun to me. I did get kind of a new like light up on one of the status menus I was going to show everyone in the videos because I haven't seen this one yet. So typically when you go through this menu here, you get to see like your health. Look at that.
it's not an X, it's like a 4 almost. Compared to like the others, it'll blink and things like that, or it'll just be blank like this one, for instance, meaning that there's likely something I need to feed or give it. I haven't figured out all the menus yet, like I think I mentioned that earlier. But yeah, that one is at first I thought maybe the one of the lights broke, but then it clearly did it because that one's flashing just fine. So I don't know. I don't know what that means. If you do, let me know in the comments. I'm sure someone out there does. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and hatch another egg, and I unfortunately got some bad news. So my flight got canceled tomorrow. But yeah, anyways, so that's gonna wrap us up for today. Tomorrow, I have no idea what I'm gonna get into because I've kind of got the day to myself, and I'm stuck here. So yeah, I might go just tromping around downtown and seeing what I can get myself into. There may be some cool museums or something. I don't know. There's a lot of really interesting like art exhibits just out and about, like the giant eye, right? How cool is that thing? So anyways, that'll be it for tonight. But thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you in the morning. We're gonna grab some pancakes and coffee or something like I normally do. And yeah, we'll see what Kuwagamon turn into. And I'm about to hatch an egg. We'll see what he turns into as well. I'm gonna try to get Ryutamon, I think. So I'll just let that thing like get all kinds of care mistakes. Yeah, and then like I really would love to get Hysteriamon or maybe Raptor, not Raptor Dramon, because that's what I had. So yeah, I don't know. I've got a couple different things that I would love to get into. So I did, but again, I don't know what I replaced. So yeah, it's just kind of a fun mystery for me. So yeah, again, I am rambling. I'll probably end up cutting so much of this, but either way, thanks for joining me for another fun adventure. And yeah, we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning, everybody. So it is my last day here, really my last morning, because I am getting ready. I've got everything packed up, and I'm headed out to go grab something to eat. The Digimon are not awake yet, so yeah, I'm gonna grab something to eat, head to the airport. But yeah, I'll check in with everybody with the Digimon with some food and some coffee, hopefully, because I am like, whew, I'm needing it. It has been a long week. I'm very tired. But we're gonna get back home because it is about to be my sister's wedding, so I cannot wait. Cannot wait. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna go and do a rehearsal, and then tomorrow she's getting married. So yeah, it's gonna be great. And I'm really stoked because I just found that there's a Snooze AM down the road. It's like my favorite place to eat whenever I come out here to Texas for breakfast, because so far, every time I've eaten there, it's been amazing, incredible service, incredible food, and I've never gotten sick. So yeah, that's where we're headed.
Alright, so back at Snooze. This is a really cool location, slightly built out differently than the other ones I've been to, but yeah, it looks really good. Got some coffee, got some tacos. Decided not to do pancakes this time because the last few times, pancakes on a plane or right before a plane, it's not a great idea, but I gotta. This case has been like a lifesaver for this trip. It has been so nice to be able to keep like both the Pendulum X and the DMC in the same little place. So let's see what we got. I stayed up quite a bit last night just playing through the maps. So yeah, still looks like we got a Kuwagamon, very cool. And then on the DMC, we've got, let's see who we got. Oh, cool, a Grademon. That's awesome. It's like a golden samurai Digimon. How freaking cool is that? That's so cool.
So unfortunately, my flights got delayed again. So I'm trying to go find some place to hang out for a little while. I have the best luck with traveling, it seems like.